This is not from a quiz. They lie. They lying. No. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Woke Up Like This Flawless Foundation by Makiage, and we're going to be testing the accuracy of their power match quiz. Their claim is pretty much you take this quiz and we will match you to your perfect foundation and your concealer shade. A quiz. And at this point, you know, testing out makeup is just not the same like it used to be in stores. If I can pick foundation from within the comfort of my own home, and it's correct. So let's just get right into the video. Okay, so I've already went ahead into my brows and prepped my face for the foundation. And here is the foundation. I am in the shade 240. So as I was taking the quiz, it asks you a series of questions about your skin tone, about your undertone. It asks you what kind of finish you prefer from your foundation. It asks you how many times a week you wear foundation. So it's a mixture of foundation-based questions and then preference-based questions. So basically by taking this quiz, it's going to provide you your accurate shade match for your foundation and concealer. I'm just going to 2 pumps on the back of my hand. Let's just swatch it on, and then I'm going to use a brush to just buff this in. So the foundation is said to be medium to full coverage. It's buildable, skin-like finish. This is not from a quiz. They lie. They lying. No. How did they do this? This looks like skin. It looks like I'm not wearing foundation. The coverage is pretty nice. I do have marks on my nose because I wear glasses, so let's see how that covers it. It's pretty good. Do y'all think this is a good match? I think it's a good match. I honestly thought this would be off. Because as I was blending it in, I was like, oh, this is looking a bit, I don't know. But as it's settling in to my skin, it's just looking more and more flawless. I honestly feel like it looks like I don't have foundation on, that my skin is just really, really bomb. I've allowed the foundation to set in just a little bit more, and looking closely at it, I feel like it's a teensy bit darker than my chest area, and that's honestly how I like my foundation. I like my foundation about a half shade darker than what my actual foundation would be, simply because when I go in to highlight and then I put my face powder and all that stuff, sometimes the color tends to change and you end up looking lighter when you use your actual foundation shade, like if it's a dead on, spot on match. So the fact that this is a tad bit darker, I actually love that. It's like a smidge darker. And when I go in to set the rest of my face, I actually look like an exact match to my chest. I'm gonna do an updated foundation routine, and then you'll kind of get what I'm saying a bit more. For just being a quiz, it did a really good job. If we're talking about face to neck, literally perfect, guys. So next I'm gonna go in with their concealers. Now I didn't do the power match quiz for the concealers because typically for concealers, I typically use it to highlight or contour. I rarely ever get my shade. But with that being said, they also have a try before you buy option where you can try out a product for 14 days. If you don't like it, you can send it back in replace of another product. So with that kind of guarantee, I said, cool, let me just go ahead and guess what my highlight shade would be. The first concealer that I have is the I'm Flawless concealer, and this is said to be medium to full coverage, lightweight, and I picked the shade 14.2. And then the next concealer that I picked out was the BFF Perfecting Concealer, and this is in the shade 14. And this is said to be full coverage. The left, I'm gonna go ahead and use the I'm Flawless foundation, and then on the right, I'm gonna use the BFF foundation. Blending out concealer, I do feel I'm getting more coverage over here than I am over here. And this was the side that said medium to full, so it is buildable. But from the first pump that I did on the right side with the BFF concealer. The claim for full coverage is definitely there. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my face, and then we'll just see how the foundation holds up with a completed look. Okay guys, so we are finished with the completed look. And if you take a look at what I was saying about my foundation being a tad bit darker than me so that I can match overall. So now with a completed face, with, you know, my face powder, my bronzing, my highlighting, blush and all that stuff, I look even. And that's why I like my foundation being a smidge darker than my natural color. So overall, my thoughts, for being the fact that you're taking a quiz and you're just answering questions online, I would say it's pretty spot on. And then again, if you feel like, okay, it's a little off, you can just send it back. Me personally, I wouldn't send my foundation back because it suits my needs and what I like to do with my foundation. Overall, I would have to say they are the future. Like, did they see this pandemic coming? Because, you know, I don't know how they did this, but no. But let me know in the comments if you feel like, yeah, girl, it's a match, or you're reaching. But yeah, that wraps up the end of today's video, and I will see you guys in the next.